Let's take a quick tour of the Laney Cub 8 amplifier, combo amplifier. The 8 refers to the speaker which is behind the old-fashioned grill here. That's a Celestion 8-inch loudspeaker. The amplifier itself is in fact a 5-watt amplifier and uses Class A valve technology. So it's about as good as you can get in a box as small as is possible to fit that goodness into. Nothing much to see on the front except the grill and the badge. Let's have a look at the top where we'll find the controls. The controls are quite minimal as well. There's an on-off switch here. Turn the Laney on, allow the valves to warm up before you start to expect any noise to come out of the box. That's not a fault, that is the way valves work. You have to wake them up and give them a cup of coffee before they'll start to put in any effort. Next to the on-off switch is the indicator that tells you whether you're on or off. That will glow red when the amplifier is turned on. Then we have the two controls that are available to you: tone control and volume control. Tradition dictates that valve amplifiers should have chicken head knobs, and the Laney has obeyed that tradition. Two inputs. I'm not sure whether you can use both at once, I wouldn't advise it. The low input, marked low, is padded or attenuated down to allow you to run the amplifier at its highest volume without overdriving the valves too much. So you can get cleaner sounds from this as well as distorted sounds. And the high input is the one that lets your guitar overdrive the valves and gets the warm, creamy valve sound that we like so much. The amount of overdrive you'll get from this unit will depend on the power of your pickups. If you want more overdrive than your guitar is capable of producing, you could always get a signal booster to put in line and increase the power. I'll be demonstrating this with a Telecaster with a medium power output, so the sounds we'll be getting from this at its highest level will be of a medium overdrive. As I say, that can be increased with more power. Turn her around, and the back is equally sparse. There is an extension speaker socket there. You can plug in another cab, which will improve the amount of air that the amplifier will be able to move, assuming of course it's a cab with a bigger speaker. Doing so will turn off the integral speaker, and you'll just be using the extension cab. Laney suggests that you use a Laney extension cab, but the manual has all the specifications of impedance, etc., that you need to make sure that any cab you might have lying around is going to be okay. The mains lead is actually hardwired in there, so you can't get home and discover that you've lost it, because if you lose that, you've lost the amplifier as well. So there it is, the Laney Cub 8, a box of valves. Let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, so now I've plugged up a guitar into the high output. Now this is the one which will show you the overdriven sounds available. I'm actually using a Telecaster, so the power isn't huge from the guitar. It's easy to make a valve amplifier look better than it is by using very high output pickups. For this review we're just using a Telecaster which is loaded with Kinmans, good pickups but not necessarily extraordinarily powerful pickups. Let's just take you, I've got the volume set at halfway. The tone is set at halfway, and I'm using the bridge pickup of the guitar. That's the tone right down. Tone coming back up to 12 o'clock. Or halfway. just beyond midway for a nice balanced tone from the bridge pickup of the Telecaster. Now the volume control is at halfway, and I'll take it up another couple of notches. You can hear a little bit of meatiness coming into the sound. Just to give you an idea of where that goes for the next quarter of a turn, this is coming up to maximum, and this, just twigger that a bit more, this is top whack. So there it is, the Laney Cub 8. It's loud enough for practice. If you want to use it for performance or rehearsal, there's an extension cab that you can buy that plugs in, and the whole thing gets a lot louder. Laney Cub.